your old house or business new again. It's easy with spray polyurethane foam, and a new Millennium is the expert. Company President Rodney Rayal and Sales Manager Bob LePage are with me this morning to talk about the details. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
Hello, Chad.
Hi, good to see you again. All right, so we all know about the spray foam roofing, but you all do walls as well, right?
That is correct.
Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. Well, you know, when you have an older home, Chad, it's not really practical to take out the sheetrock and put insulation behind the sheetrock. So we go over on the outside walls of your stucco home, and we can, you know, put the insulation there. You know, tell us a little bit more about that, Bob.
Yeah, and it's a technique that we've been using for about 15 years, and it's well proven, has a history of perfect performance. It's a 100% success story because all of the wall systems that we've done have worked perfectly in 15 years with no cracks. It's a spray applied coating that we put over the exterior, and it works so well that all of our customers that have ever had it done are still raving about it. It's
really,
it's just a tremendous system.
That's great. So now you said it's sprayed on. Is that the main application of it, or are there other installation procedures that go with that?
Basically, we go in there and we remove any of the loose stucco material that may be there, and then we put a layer of the spray foam on there, and then we try to sand off any imperfections or irregularities on the surface, especially where we are doing specific repairs. And then we go over it with another layer of the spray application and make it, you know, totally smooth, and then apply a synthetic stucco over the top of that, so the house basically looks exactly like it did before we started. And not before we started, but you know, if you were to put a regular stucco system on, traditional stucco, you really can't tell the difference.
Right, right. Now y'all have brought some before and after pictures that I want to take a look at, because you know, this is great. So we've got this piece here. Talk a little bit about what we're looking at here on the monitor.
Yeah, what we're looking there is you have a traditional block home that's not doesn't really have any insulation. And this is after we put the foam application with the coating, and now this is, they chose a two-tone stucco system. Here is a church that you can see the stucco is just falling off of this thing, and then after we apply it, it looks like a traditional stucco job, but it has the 1 inch of insulation on there. So.
And a lot of homes here in New Mexico, mine included, we have the old, you know, cinder blocks, and so it's not even just a matter of pulling, you know, sheetrock on the inside. We're talking about masonry that has to come down to do that.
Absolutely.
So this is a great solution for so many homes here in Albuquerque.
Absolutely.
Now, is spray foam considered an air barrier?
Yes, it is, because you know, with any kind of fiberglass, which is typically used in homes, the air goes through fiberglass.
Sure.
It doesn't go through the hard plastic of the polyurethane foam. And you know, you can have, like, let's say you have a south wind, you can get a candle and hold it to any outlet on that inside of that south wall, and you'll see the candle actually flicker. If you hold it near an outlet or a switch plate, you'll see the candle flicker, and that's drafts coming into your home. This absolutely stops that.
It stops it. That's great. That's conserving a lot of energy. So, and I mean, really, that's the bottom line, is conserving that energy. Now, it's going to save us money. Is that right, to do this procedure?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You know, the cost is very similar to a traditional stucco system, except they don't do the insulation on there. The cost is the same, yet the energy payback is huge.
That's great. And so how long does this last typically?
Well, we do a 5-year no-crack warranty. No one else in the industry will do that. It's not a paint; it is actually thick. I mean, you know, you see that you know, we're putting on a coating that's about 1 inch thick.
Wow!
Here. And so it isn't your typical coating, but we've seen them last at least 15 years.
Great. And how can viewers contact you to make an appointment?
Well, they can do a search, an internet search, and do spray foam Albuquerque. Will come up on the first page.
Okay,
or
great.
Call our phone number.
We can Google a new Millennium. There's a phone number, 349-4475. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. This is great information for us New Mexico homeowners. And you're always welcome back to the Style Set with this information.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to be here, Chad.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.